What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, we're back. It's day 179 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight, and today somebody is felling trees right behind me, so hopefully that chainsaw doesn't just blast us out of here today. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's gonna come through, but anyways, a lot of barking and chainsawing going on, so you'll excuse me if I'm a little distracted. All right, guys, we got a good one lined up today. We're going to be doing some kind of like prep for tomorrow, but we also have some stuff to talk about, some exciting things to do. I actually have got a couple interesting things to touch on here. But before we get into any of that, guys, let's start with... What's going on, Jeer? What's happening, 20-foot Burmese Python? How are you, my friend? Good to see ya. Alan Fu is here hanging out. What's going on, bro? HN0710 is in the house. What's happening, dude? Good to see you. Nadar's here. What's happening, brother? Thanks for being here. Aryan's here. How you doing, man? Big Duck's in the house. Ryu's here. Free-to-play Mortals here. What's going on? Sunday Store's here. What's happening, dude? Zafar, what's happening, homie? Good to see ya. Who else we got hanging out? The beer is in the house. Let's get started. It's 8:30. Good time for beer, if you ask me. All right, who else we got? Hiranshu's here. What's going on, Hiranshu? Good to see you, man. Serge is here. What's happening, dude? Molly's in the house. Sarkle is here. Jorge is here. My goodness, Random Vids is here. We got a full house this morning. Frost is here. Peter's here. Baki's here. Who else we got? Sun Wukong is here. My goodness, guys. What's up, everybody? Holy. And Jeer up at the top. Hey. Ashish Negi, I see you, bro. What's happening, dude? And Kevin's here, too. Oh, my gosh. What's happening, everybody? Good to see you guys. Let's get fired up. What's up, Wayne Clark? Let's get moving here. We're going to get some rewards. Our gold is building back up, guys. We're just going to make it to 100,000 gold. Or 100,000, 100 million. 100,000, that was a couple weeks ago. Hey, nice hit on the essence there, y'all. This is... Am I tripping here? Not to be underestimated, man. That is wild. That's like pulling 50 essence out of your dispatch in the morning is really, really nice, man. A little short on the energy, but that's okay. Not complaining. Looking good, man. We got the carbo there. I was going to say we should be just about to have a reset on this shop. So let's chill for 15 seconds, eh? Hey, we got 15 seconds. First shout out. We got part 3 of the PvP guide up. Oh my gosh. Go check it out if you want, man. I'm so glad to be done with that guide series. I'm kind of proud of it. I'm not going to lie. That kind of information is really tough to break down for new players. So I'm really glad we got like a guide series on the books that breaks down all the basic terminology and the 3 main game modes for PvP in Marvel Future Fight. If you want to support that, check it out. Love you guys. Thanks, man. Really does feel good to be done with that. So hell yes. Hell no. Let's go ahead and refresh this now because that looks like dog turds. Hey, man, we'll go ahead and snatch this up. You saw the thumbnail. Bios, man. That is the name of the game today. We are trying to hoard as much as we can. Belzino, what's going on, dude? How are you? Good to see you. I think I've got you on my short list. Master Rushi, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming and hanging out today. D-Blade, what's going on, dude? All right, man, so a little bit of bios there. Nice. Let's get into the Alliance and the inbox really quick. I do have a note here I want to touch on. Let's keep it in order. I'm a little tired today. Last night was a bit rough. It wasn't rough. It just didn't have a lot of sleep in it. You know what I'm saying? So it was actually kind of nice. Hung out on the couch with the dog watching South Park. Let's go ahead and talk about this really quick. A certain somebody, not going to throw them under the bus because they're not here or anything like that, but a certain somebody missed some tokens here, right? They missed an amount of tokens. I think it was 20 or 30 tokens even. So they missed an amount, right? So what I want to talk about really quick, which hardly ever gets touched on, is what you should do if you messed up. So let's say you missed 10 tokens here and you cannot get this and you cannot get this bundle of tier 4 materials, right? And so you're super bummed out. Well, let's talk about what you can do, right? So a really good option here, guys, with these tokens is energy. I think it's really important to point out to people, if you've missed and you can't get the... I was waiting for somebody else to call it out. I wasn't going to name names, you know. No, this happened to me. It happens to lots of people, right? So I think energy is a really good investment here. 1,000 energy for 100 of your tokens is really good, especially if you're out, because the other options here are pretty icky. 20 tokens for 100 bios is decent. You need to get some biometrics. I would avoid this. I would avoid this. I would avoid this. Maybe this. If you're really hurting for tier 3 materials, you could do like the energy and the tier 3 material bundle. I don't really see anybody needing books of Ashanti. This is kind of why I wanted to talk about it. I think these are kind of traps. You can get books unless you're dying for one. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people tend to be pretty good on books, especially free-to-plays. I know we are. So in my situation, I would definitely be looking down here to spend my tokens. I would probably go with the energy, potentially the bios, and even the gold. And the reason I really wanted to talk about this is I didn't want people to get bogged down buying like these things because they messed up or whatever. Shift towards this end of things. These are better value, believe it or not. The biometrics, particularly the energy, and even the gold are going to be better value. I think the energy is actually the best value here, just because you can go into dispatch and like farm dispatch, potentially get a premium item, something like that. So if you messed up, a couple tips to maybe help you out. I would probably avoid this unless you're in love with Shala-Bal, and then you can grab this icon. Nah, probably not. So there you go. That is what I would do. And then the other thing to mention in here, and part of the other reason I wanted to talk about this at all, is you can probably skip on the emblem enhancement kits. If you're running your regular Multiverse Saga every day, or you have the premium Multiverse Saga and you're doing both, and Shadowlands chests, we should be pretty good on this emblem enhancement kit now. Gold is going to be the main limiter on emblems, I feel like, moving forward, just because even if you could burn through all your stuff, it would cost you so much gold, you should probably just chill, right? All right, what's up, Vardy? What's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by the stream. Frosty's here as well. What's up? Urin's here, man. Everybody's here today. What is up, everybody? Thanks for coming and hanging out. You can see we did finish our archive event here. We do have our CTP for ready for pickup. I was about to click on this and I was like, yeah, but what if this is like a 1-day expiry? Can somebody confirm this is a 6-day expiry on this chest? If not, I'm just leaving it right there. I ain't touching it till tomorrow. Because I want to open that one on our Supa stream. Give a quick update on this one, even though I know no one really cares. Cleaned it the F out. Woo. Where'd that go? Do I have to enter the shop and then close? There we go. Cleaned her up, man. It is empty. Nothing but shops and question marks. So I recommend you do this. I should have kept tally because it honestly would have been impressive if I would have told you guys the amount of essence that I pulled out of this. For some reason, it was weighted really heavily towards essence this time, it felt like. A lot of the shops had like 50 essence for 200 tokens or something like that. I must have got 500 more, maybe somewhere between 500 and 1,000 essence out of this event. Oh yeah, let's go, dude. What's up, Jorge? What you got, bro? What's up, Chibi? How you doing, man? I'm doing really good. I'm really happy. I got that video done, so I'm like, woo, let's go. Tomorrow's 6 months super stream. Ooh, I'm feeling good, man. No sleep, and I still feel good. Let's go. Don't you wish patience is on me, Ryu? What's up, Dre? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. It's a 6-day expiry. Right on. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to collect it tomorrow just because, why not, right? We'll leave it there for now. But yeah, I got that all cleared out and a lot of essence from that one. I actually left some tier 3 materials in there because I was just like, I want essence, essence, essence. And for the first time, I know, who cares about this? Sorry, we'll move on in just a second. For the first time, like ever, I didn't have a bunch of tokens remaining. There were like more purchases than I wanted this time. Usually I end up with like a remainder. So I thought that was interesting. It like came down to the wire, but I did manage to get every good essence purchase in the event. So happy about that, y'all. All right, let's get in here, check in. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now, we are going to be trying to figure out a way to start a second alliance. There was a resounding yes vote from you guys to have another alliance put together. So we're working on that. Big shout out to Nadar for helping with that, potentially providing a second alliance for us. Really appreciate that kind of help. We got some things we got to figure out behind the scenes, but we may have it together for tomorrow, may take a little longer. We got to make sure we have the right person in charge of running that. So awesome. So glad that there's so many people interested in that. We'll make sure to get that rolling in the future. let's go ahead and reboot BlueStacks because it hates us and it's not going to let us collect our rewards until we do. What's up, Kylo? How you doing, brother? We had like an acquaintance, I mean, I don't really know them, a person with an alliance that got in touch with me that had some extra room in their alliance, but that's not an alliance that's like run by the channel. This would be a second alliance run by the channel, actually for the channel. Whoa, 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 we're flying. Whoa. Y'all be popping riffs. Let's see. We were looking at Alliance, and it was not letting us get support because it's mean. There we go. Nornstones are still quite low. But you know what else is low? Woo! Our gear up kits, baby. They are low. And sorry, Shavendra, I can't even give you mine. Stay away. Oh, I meant to, we could do like a shopping spree today, too. Or we could do it tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Today or tomorrow. But we got a lot of tier 4 mats to gather up. Maybe we'll see if we can tier 4 Hulk without spending any of our selectors or shop purchases. We'll see if we can like make the average, because that would be hilarious if we could tier 4 Hulk and then go buy like 1,000 carbonadium after we were done. Hilarious, because we're right on the average, guys. This is just so. We need 2,500 life seed, I believe, and then about 6k and like 5 something is what you want. Or the average. If we get hosed, we'll need a little more, but that's okay. No worries, we'll make it happen. What's up, Ark? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Sakura's here. What's going on, Sakura? How are you, man? Yeah, I think we will, Wayne. Yeah, and that was the other part. That's why I've been kind of hanging on to it, is because if we're short on something, we need to know what we're short on, and then we can adjust. But honestly, we have so many tier 4 mats we can buy that I don't think we're going to have to worry too much, which is great, man. Great. Give us some rewards here. Very nice. You gotta love it. All right, let's head into the inbox, and everybody very carefully, gingerly sort this by remaining time. And we'll go ahead and grab, ooh, nice. Bro, I don't think Desmond's here. He's usually not this early. He was, we were both up late last night. Bro popped a rift last night, man. That was the juiciest rift I have ever done in this game. The juiciest, without a doubt. I got like 7 3-star artifacts out of this thing, and I am slow, y'all. I be running rifts like Zack Snyder movies, dude, in slow motion. And we got like 7 3-star artifacts, dude. It was crazy. That thing was cracked. I don't know where you found those stones, brother, but holy. Right, we're gonna gingerly grab our boxes and be very glad that we're getting biometrics. Careful. Careful. Okay. Everybody freeze. Nobody move. What's up, Baron? How you doing, man? We're looking pretty good in here, guys. We're looking pretty good. I haven't counted, so I don't know what we're at. I think the record is around 80, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we're quite there. But lots of chests to open, man. Lots of chests. And really 2 more days to grab them. So we'll see how that fills up. And then in here, oh, in here, we can go ahead and just acquire all here. Glory tokens are nice. They'll help us get some bios. Today, we are going to drain the bios out of this thing. I don't care if we just have to take any old character. We just need the bios, and these things are going to start getting towards expiry soon. So we need to get them all out of here. And there's probably 500 plus biometrics sitting in our inventory. So let's just do that, man. Let's get it done with. Let's get it over with. What's up, Slate? Oh, shoot. Today's the day. Happy birthday, Slate. Congrats, man. Every year we're alive is a good year. Salim, what's happening, brother? All right, so whose bios do we want to take? Do we care? I don't think we really have to care. There's no one we're really taking to 80, so we don't have to worry about specific bios for somebody. I started pulling out some options for us yesterday, and we'll talk more about this and do some actual voting about what we want to do tomorrow. But honestly, I think for now, we just take bios. It doesn't even really matter. We are so not likely to be using these for anything besides taking characters to like 70. So they're not going to be you know, utilized for uniforms or anything like that. Tier 2s, it's gonna be like, I don't want to take her because I'll accidentally get her to 6 stars because I'm crazy like that. Groot betrayed me. Let's go with the thing, maybe. It's thematic. Why not? No, we're gonna go with Human Torch. We're gonna go with Human Torch. That's what we're going with. So let's get some bios. Let's count them up. That's 60. 60, 75. More here. Okay. We got a 90 here. Okay, next we got 150 here. Let's go. All right, well, who's next? We got 100 here. Oh boy. I'm like picking Human Torch so I don't use these, basically. I'm picking someone I don't want to use them on, so I won't use them. I need to save them, man. Another 100. Let's go. Oh, really soon, man. Just going to fix up this inbox, and then we'll head into some GBR. We're going to go ahead and just grab all these, man. I want them out of here. And we need to save up bios. Like I said, I'm kind of trapping them from myself by doing this. I'm not letting myself use them on a character that I could take to tier 2 or could do this or that with. I can do anything with Human Torch, so these are just going to sit there till we eat them, which is what we need them to do. I stopped keeping track, dang it. How many was that? I didn't see it. Did anyone... We could just check how many we started with. But this is a lot of bios, man. Holy smokes. I stopped adding them up. Lost my train of thought. Stopped adding them up. So we'll just go by the number we have at the end. And that'll speed things up anyways. So that'll be nice. Let's go. 90 more there. Another 150. I believe this is going to be the most biometrics we've had for a single character. Like, maybe ever. How'd we do? How'd we do, guys? Did you see? How'd we do? Where's old HT? What you got, HT? Yes, sir. Let's go. Ah, that's nice. What's up, Dev? Rotation for Storm. Depends on the content, I guess, kind of, but it's 3 delay cancel 5-4-1, basically. And then for the 6 skill, you just dump everything into the tier 3 skill, let it play out until she punches. Play out till she punches. All right, we got a heck of bios for Human Torch here. The other thing I want to look at, guys, is our total. Okay. It's looking better. It's not good. I wanted 6K. We might still make 6K. If you add up all our biometric sources right now, we're well over 60. Bro, you guys really are the best. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that, bro. Gained 1,150. My dude, did you just back that up and check? What a guy. Damn, that's a lot of bios, man. 1,150 out of the inbox. Woohoo! Let's go. We got a couple other routes. We got a couple other sources of biometrics we can use here. What do we got here? 7,000. Nice. It doesn't matter which one of these we take, but this is another big chunk of bios, 270 right here. Don't forget about those tokens. That's what I use them for these days. I don't even go for the advanced tokens anymore. I'd rather have the bios from the regular tokens. Shh, I don't know if I'm crazy. That's just what I'm doing, man. And then, of course, not to be underestimated, we've got almost 100,000 support tokens. So we got some bios there as freaking well, y'all. We're gonna be cooking, man. I think we can get 6K easy. 1420? No way. That'd be too good. Yeah, so bios are looking okay. Exactly. We need like 2,500 per character. So here's what I was thinking, right, Dev? I want to try and take 2 characters to 70 potentially and a tier 2. I think it's going to be tight, but we might pull it off. The problem with this total and those numbers is we're not going to spend all these bios. A bunch of these are locked and reserved. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, Black Dwarf or whatever. Like the Storm bios, these should be locked. These aren't getting used. Oh wait, yes they are. We can use them now. We can use them. I was going to keep that a secret. I wasn't even going to tell you guys because if it was really stupid, I didn't want anyone to razz me and I didn't want to like out myself for making bad decisions. So I was going to keep it hush hush, but now I've outed myself. So I might as well show you, right? I went ahead and just used the damn ticket to get her uniform to Mythic, man. We have, what do we got here? Let's go take a peek and see. We actually haven't looked at this in a while either. It's actually interesting what's going on here. I still got 2 Mega Mythic uniform tickets and 2 more Mythic uniform tickets. So I said, screw it, man. I was tired of trying to save Storm Bios up. This way we can eat the Storm Bios and use them. And dude, yeah, we still got 4 Mythics right here. So I was like, screw it, and just used one of the regs to go from Legendary to Mythic on Storm. This is neato, guys. Little payoff from the boost point shift. Not that it's a big one yet, but this is something kind of rare these days. And I know 6-star Mega Rank Up tickets are far more common now. But really cool to almost have a full run. We got a 3 and a 4-star Rank Up ticket, which is kind of rare. We got these from boost points. So, neato, man. What's up, RJ? How you doing, brother? What's going on, dude? How did we get Dazzler? Premium Tier 2 selector on during the anniversary was how we got that. Let's do some GBR, y'all. That's enough messing around with bios for this second. Enrico, what's up, brother? Man, thanks for the membership, bro. 2 months. And gosh, you've been a member for a while. Bro, appreciate you, Enrico. I was thinking about you yesterday, man. Really appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much for the membership. It is good to see your name at least. Always happy to see you, brother. All right, so we did get our zombie placement. We have all our tokens now. We are good at 1,150 tokens here, so we can buy both purchases in that shop. We're good there. Yeah, all our shops are set now. Otherworld Battle is also set, which is just crazy. Congrats on Tier 4 Storm, man. Ooh, I love Tier 4 Storm. You guys know I do. I don't know if you guys saw, we hit 9 mil in ABL for the first time on the account with Storm. I was practicing with no requirements. So Nick Fury, Dazzler, and Storm managed to get 9 freaking million. And I'm happy about that. Bahaj does it with Venom and nothing. But hey, man, some of us, it takes some work, right? What's up, Ron OP? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming and chilling with us. Let's not blow up the game. In fact, we're talking about Ororo. Let's give her a go-go. And we do have some extra boost points. They were going to expire in 14 minutes. So what's a guy going to do? You know what I mean? Go against your principles. That's what you're going to do. Boom. Boom. Let's do some Jeeber. Ha. Nice. Hey, Edmark. Thanks, bro. I always appreciate you guys watching, man. Really appreciate it. Nice, man. Storm race. You switching to Storm, Nick? All right. Click go. What's up, Ramon? What's up, young man? How you doing? Good to see you. I have a feeling you might be feeling the same feeling that I'm feeling, Salim. You know what I'm saying? Galactus. Ha! Psh. Nothing. It's going to be a couple weeks. Alex said there was an extra week. I haven't looked myself, so I would be just taking his word from that one video that there was going to be a 3-week gap between the next update. I'm not sure that's the case. There may be an extra week. I don't know. But if not, it should just be 2 weeks from last Tuesday. So 1 more week from Tuesday, but I think we might have an extra week. We'll see. Nice. There's like all our rewards almost for the day. We'll do 1 more. I actually might not do the 1 more because we don't need it since we use the boost points. So we'll save the energy. We'll be good little boys and girls, good little B's and G's, and we'll save our energy since we used boost points. Okay, 1 more cool thing to show you guys. This is weird. So I stopped like celebrating Dimension mission bios that we got for characters that we already had unlocked. Like, I just figured that was kind of boring. No one wants to see when we get magic bios from dimension missions, right? But man, I thought this was crazy. Really? 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 That's just wild, man. We could take her to 6 stars right now if we wanted, man. That's what I'm talking about with that ticket run. This is where it comes in handy. You can do like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with characters. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's like, I don't even know how many hits on Weapon Hex. And yeah, she's a little more common like magic, but whoa, dude. We're just like straight ranking up Weapon Hex to 6 stars over here by getting premium dimension mission bios. I'm thinking about it, man, but we'll save it tomorrow. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll rank up a premium character just for frickin' fun, because we can. I think we're missing the 6 star, though, aren't we? I go back and look. We're missing the 6er. Yeah. And we don't get, this is what I'm confused about. We don't get 6ers anymore. And somebody was like, I was having trouble communicating what I was talking about with people. It did change. The Future Pass used to give us a regular 6-star rank up ticket every month. And now it gives us a mega 6-star rank up ticket. So nowhere in our activities throughout the month do we get a 6-star rank up ticket anymore, right? Am I tripping? I feel like that's the case. Pretty wild. But anyway, so we don't have the 6. We've got the 3, the 4, the 5, but no 6. So too bad for Weapon Hex. But anyways, I thought that was really cool, man. Just collecting bios, dude. Crazy stuff. We got a bunch of magic bios too. And we got all our ultimates up to 3 stars. Slowly just working on that, man. I crafted some bios with some of our gear up kits to add to our pile of biometrics as well. All right, gang. Let's see here. How are we doing on energy? Pretty decent. Let's go ahead and run one of these since we're saving some energy from those boost points, not needing to do GBR again. You can go ahead and bang these out so I don't have to worry about them later, which is honestly really nice. I was surprised how much these like get in the way of my routine if I don't get the energy early to get them done. Boom. And I'm sure some of you guys saw it, but I'm just going to show you again because I'm super hyped about this. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're probably gonna miss, but I don't care. That's so much essence for us, dude. It's wild. It is wild. Oh, here, let's auto select this one 3-star artifact here. Yeah, I'm super pumped, man. That's a lot of essence for us. And we will be busting it all up tomorrow, you know. All right, guys, let's check out our world boss. Who we got? Kangarang, Rufio. Let's go. We will just do our 2 robot. Wow, shoot. Remember, this gets close now. You don't necessarily get better rewards from World Boss Legend Plus at this point. Kang, actually, with the double dip on Life Seed and stuff, I think is the way to go for us. All our bosses are pushed up to stage 9. We can't work on challenges for them anymore. And without the ability, like with the ability to hit twice because of the World Boss of the Day, Kang can produce quite a bit more rewards than even World Boss Legend Plus. So we're just going to do 5 Kang runs today. We also get to push with Kang, which is really cool. We're going to clear 14 with villains, and then we'll get to push into aliens, guys. Fun. Super fun. Let's go. All right, so we got to do our villain run first. I mean, I think we just go ahead and blast it, dude, and get it done. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to use these guys, any of these guys for aliens. So we'll just go ahead and a strong-ass team, man. Stage 6? Yeah. The only time I would do World Boss Legend Plus over World Boss of the Day is if it's like null. Because then Null's rewards are so bad that even with World Boss of the Day, World Boss Legend Plus is generally better, if not always better. It's funny, you guys worry about that. I don't worry about it as much because Kang always does an attack right out the gate where you have to like be standing there. But good call. So you kind of got to stand around anyway, so I just got in the habit of switching, but it's a bad habit. It's one I should break. One of those things where, like, you should do the right thing all the time so that you don't do the wrong thing at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And again, with strikers, I hate it, but... Oh, that's right. We're limited to villains here. That's right. So we get a really limited section of strikers, for sure. That's right. That's why we were taking Hulk, totally. This is actually a little better than what was in there, I think, actually. So, nice. There we go. Kind of, Ramon. Are you talking about, like, stages? Like, stage 19 better than stage 1? Because, yeah, I think to a degree. But I think it's really small and incremental. So, like, stage 99 is going to give you... And I could be wrong here. There's people... I've heard people say it's exactly the same. I don't know that that's true. I don't think so. I think there's, like, variance, you know what I mean? So, like, on stage 1, you can get so much, and then on stage 99, you'd be able to get, you know, larger amounts. But I gotta let the people that have pushed up to like stage 99 in World Boss tell you that, because I honestly don't know. I've never pushed that far in World Boss. That was so bad. I like not only got hit by everything and in the world, I just like walked and went and got hit by something else just because I felt like it. Yeah, people say it's the same, which is wild. So I guess if that's true, if it doesn't increase at all, then the advantage you get is really the booty boxes, but still an advantage I think is worth pushing. Personally, like as a free-to-play, because I need every chance I can get to, bing, 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 what Wayne Clark just said. That, and that at stage 50, I believe it is, you start getting the best booty boxes that you can get. So once you push to stage 50 in a world boss, you are then getting, yeah, the best booty boxes available from that boss, I think, or like at least the highest chance to get premium items or something like that. Really interesting. I feel like this guy wants to jump on me. I was gonna say I could like feel it. This guy wants to jump on my head. I can feel it. If you are going to buy a Captain America Sam Wilson uniform, it would definitely be the newest one. But I would not, you know, most people aren't recommending Sam Wilson Captain America, but if it's a character you really, really like and you want to buy it, his newest uniform is going to be the best one. Nice, there we go. Without good cards, you mean like without 25% Pierce? Definitely. Oh yeah. With like no Pierce, it's gonna get hard depending on the boss. You know, you need some Pierce to climb in World Boss Legend and World Boss Legend Plus especially. But yeah. What up, DVD? What's going on, man? What's up? Unique Person, what's going on? Nasty Leo, what's happening? Hope you guys are doing good. Toy Toys here, what's happening, dude? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's get into stage 15, dude. Let's go. Aliens! And you know this is why I'm excited, man. We get to use the Raffle Stompers. So I think what we try to do here, guys, is set up at least 2 good clears out of this, because I think we can. We can do something like that. right? And then we can do something like that for our second clear. We could even consider doing like null, could maybe even... Oh man, let's get really spicy with it. We'll take Groot, just because. And then he gets like no support. So the question is, do we give him one support and then give Gamora one support, or do we double support Gamora? Let's try with no supports for null first, see how he does. And then we can switch it up if we need to, I think. Doesn't really matter. Phyla-Vell is energy. We do not need that. Thank you, no thank you. Need to save her. We're not going to get hardly any options here for strikers, because it's aliens, so we're just going to go ahead, man. Sahaj, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? I hope you're doing really well. Thanks so much for being here, dude. I appreciate it. Always good to see ya. Did you see, Sahaj? I finally hit 9 mil, bro. We finally did it. Got 9 mil in ABL. How are we looking? Really bad on the damage. Really bad. Oh, I could switch strikers. Yeah. I need to switch strikers. It's gonna give us a much better bet here. Yeah, with Storm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, with the Storm. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna go ahead and switch out our striker for null here. Because this gives us that walloping attack damage, which just makes it go clap. And I don't think we can get as much damage. I know other people would potentially do more damage with their striker skill, but the damage that Null gets is actually pretty intense. Pretty impressive. And no one else does it like Loki. Nobody does it better. You know what I'm saying? All right, Yurin, thanks so much for hanging out, man. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. That'd be awesome, man. Have a good night. All right, let's go ahead and get back in here. We're not going to hit Legendary Battle. We're going to click on World Boss here. Stage 15. All right, let's see if that looks any better. I don't think I needed to do that, but yeah. Nice. Congrats, Sakura. Nice, dude. That's 6 mil, dude. That's another one of those gates. How did you max out gold in agent bonus when building Null? Like, how did I get a lot of gold to build Null? It's basically just dispatch. Having a good dispatch, built up. Healthy dispatch. That's where most of my gold comes from. And then just doing everything every day is honestly the answer. I play this game a lot, so I'm doing like all the game modes all the time. The only thing I've skipped on a little bit is World Event a few times and Legendary Battle Boxes. I don't get them every day. I should, but some days they just don't fit into the agenda. You know what I mean? Not sure we're gonna be able to make it through here. Think we might be short on time. It's gonna be close. It's nice that we can basically eat every attack from this guy, but we might make it. We're just gonna keep pounding on him. We'll see how we do. No, it's not feeling good. We're way behind. Way behind. We're gonna need supports and stuff at this stage. Yeah, you gotta get in that dimension phase sooner. No. We only have like, I think 7 or 8 Odin's Blessings on Null right now. Something like that. Yeah, I know. I want to rework the dispatch guide. I've got it up on my board to get that done. I really want to update it. It was one of the first videos I made, and it's just not quite up to snuff, not gonna lie. And dispatch is just so important in this game at this point. Gotta have the energy and the gold from dispatch. I guess you don't gotta, but that's when everybody feels like slow. Like things take so long. Come on. Oh, that damage was really bad. When the sword hits me, does it buff him? No, it doesn't. Well, maybe. I gotta read that buff, but I'm kind of busy. I don't think so. It didn't give him this buff, did it? No. Oh, maybe. Ignores damage received. Is that when the sword hits you? 1800 seconds. I don't know, or maybe that's just the phases. I don't know. I haven't watched when he picks that buff up. Somebody make a Kang guide. Where's the Kang guide? What is this, dude? Where's my Kang World Boss Legend guide? If only I knew a guy who was into stuff like that. This is gonna be close, guys. I don't think we're gonna make it, but it's gonna be close. Nah. I think 16 bars is just a bit too much. But I'm still gonna try. I don't know if we'll beat the final battle would actually be the issue here. I'm not sure we can kill him fast enough, even if we can get there. Let's try. We're out of time, but... Oh my goodness. Do we go again? Do we go again? We could get that. We could get that. It's gonna be close though. Like that's so close that it might just depend on, like my gameplay could have been a lot better. I could have focused up and done better there. Also, I want to pay attention to when he's getting that buff. What's up, Pyro? What's going on, dude? Renalea's in? Something like that. What's up, dude? At what point is it normal to naturally tier 3 characters? 2 weeks in? Yeah. I think 2 or 3 weeks in for like the average player that's new to the game. Really, like people who know exactly what they're doing can start getting towards their first tier 3 or transcendent potential in the first week or two. It's just books, the Titans records, that end up slowing you down. Yeah, if we give this guy one support, he's got it. My issue is then if we only have one support for Gamora, and I'm afraid she won't be able to get it done. So, screw it. Let's do it with one support. Just like that. Let's let him rip. Give him some boss damage. And then we will just hope that Gamora can get it done on stage 16. Same, man. Just chilling. All right. Maximum effort, minimum frame rate. Let's go. Much, much better time-wise. Red room will kill even null. Okay, I'm locked in place. That's not good. There we go. Look for our hidey hole. I'm gonna have to avoid the 2 because it's gonna throw us all over the place. Okay, we'll just do everything else here. The 1 and the 2. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 you jerk. Ugh. Hey. So he just gets that damage reduction buff in after the dimension phase. So it is not the sword. It is just a buff he gets that reduces the damage he takes for the remainder of the fight after the dimension phase. What a jerk. Go, no, go, go, go. That was weird. Damn you, take damage, bro. Take damage, you ass. Uh-oh, this is gonna be tight. Let's see how this goes. No, never mind. Whoa, for whatever reason, that just like... Oh, he loses the buff. Interesting. Or we took long enough that he lost the buff. So, yeah, there you go. Your 3 skill, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, go! Oh, toot toot, let's go! Stage 15, done by Nolan Groot. Hey, let's go, first clear, Life Seed, come on! Love to see it, man, you love to see it. 27 and 10 for 37 total, that's alright, that's alright. Groot's second potential, Dunners. All right, guys. Propelling into the stratosphere, we continue our climb to stage 16 of Kang. This one is going to be Gammy Gammy, and she only gets 1 support, man. That's it. Do we get like... Oh, cool. So we'll get a team-up skill from that? Crowd control and attack speed. If we take like... Yeah, no, wow. How does go... Well, that's just freaking weird. Hela and Valkyrie have a team up, but Star-Lord and Gamora do not? Wouldn't have predicted that, I'm not gonna lie. I would not have called that one. No chance. Ooh. Oh wait, no. No, 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 no. Do not be fooled. Even though she makes sparklers, it is physical attack, I believe. So, I guess we get all these fancy strikers for our last little push. Because none of them are really going to help us here. So, onward. You want to see some booms? All right, we got some pew-pews and some boom-booms. Incoming. What's on Valkyrie, like, as far as Obelisk? Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right. That's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's the way it is around here. That's the way things are, huh? Whoop. Ouch. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to stand in the slams. Just period. Across the board. No slam standing. That is not gonna work out. Those hurt. Null's deal was he got to stand in everything. Gamora's deal is she does the damage, but we can't stand in anything. Probably prefer the Null approach personally, but hey. That did not seem like it did as much damage. That's okay. Oh, of course one comes right around in my face. This we can handle. Gotta take off. He's gonna slam. 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. There we go. I was like, we need that like spiky damage. Where's that at? A little delay there almost. Oh gosh, I was trying to... There we go. Oof, 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 oof. That was so garbage. I was so scared I was gonna die, because I was gonna die. Let's see here, we'll just fix. Yeah, this is taking a while. So we'll see. Probably need to be a little more aggressive, less charging the beatdown, more just like staying on top of the rotation. Really getting in there with the damage because we're not going to be able to avoid everything at all. We're already like way too far behind on time. And I can't screw up the rotation like that over and over and over again. We're going to die here. Okay. Try one more time. Might have to, I don't know, make some adjustments. We'll see. Because like I said, there's like too much running around there, obviously, like clearly. I need to be having the pressure on more. Our time was like slower than Null, basically, right there. What's up, Goated? What you doing, man? I can't use Deadpool, you boob. I simply cannot. Yeah, I think it's too tight. She's just not doing enough damage. Crazy. I feel like he's gonna slam, but yeah, it's just not there. Now, so we're gonna have to probably just use Thor. You missing? You gotta quit missing your procs, Pipes. You need to hit them things, man. You need to hit them procs like you hate them pipes. Yeah, this is taking way too long. Way too long. Imagine not being able to control your character. What's up with that? So that's just the, is that just the damage decrease? Holy shit. Dude. Whoa. Whoa. That is brutal. There we go. We're just gonna have to take the hit from this thing. Otherwise, it is gonna waste way too much time. I think I need to slam through this faster. Let's find out. No, it's kind of the damage reduction. Yeah, this is so far off, in fact, it's crazy. Yeah, not gonna cut it. So we either are gonna need double supports. I mean, like, we don't need to do this stage with her is what it comes down to. Oopsie. Oh, yeah, that works. Let's just use Thor. Because that's gonna be a challenge if we can even make it happen. And this should be much easier. For multiple reasons. Including actually having strikers. Yeah. You guys talking about insights? Oh yeah, there it is, that nice little infographic somebody made that's got all the best supports for each support CTP. I think that's what you guys are talking about. Oh boy, you need to move, buddy. That dude was just about dead. Cook, Thor. Cook. Nice, grats DVD, that's huge, dude. Scourge is a pain in the ass. Congratulations, man. Yeah, that one's a pain in the ass, dude. One of the things about the dispatch guide and updating it is I want to try and get as much info as I can about those barrier stages, 5-4, 13-1, 13-5, and be able to give people as much info as I can about what's actually happening in those stages. But there is like zero information on this on the Googles. At least my Googles. Maybe your guys' Googles are different, but my Googles won't tell me nothing about it. So, man. It's been a challenge. Little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of info for sure, but just not a ton, man. Not a ton at all. Especially when you're talking about like individual stages, 13-5, 5-4, things like that. Man, that blue stacks taking control there was just wild. Thor strong, so we're able to let it happen, but still, yikers. Yeah. Get cooked. What? Blue stacks, where are you going? Victory's that way, bro. Nice, y'all. Pushing it up. Let's go. Nice, nice. Okay. Drop it down to something easy now. Kind of speed this up. But we got 17. Working on next. We probably are just going to have to push, like... Maybe we double support Null. And then double support Thor. For these stages. I think is probably the best bet. I think we got to go down to 9 here, which is just fine. Let's give Gamora redemption here. Why not? Why not? We got 2 runs left, and we do have Storm still, and you know I'm going to use her. So let's go ahead and let Gamora rip. Excuse me. 1 day to go, baby. Let's go. Get hyped, y'all. I'm excited. I actually am pumped for tomorrow. I'm a dork. We'll see. Don't get too excited, but get excited. You know, we are still just streaming Marvel Future Fight, but come on, y'all. 6 months, let's go. Yeah. Dude, I am pumped for Hulk. I can't wait to do the comparison, the damage before the upgrades and then afterwards. It's gonna be straight up hilarious. Don't want to use the 5? Okay. We'll get it on the next one, Gamora. That's alright, man. There's a lot of pressure on you, you know, to use your skills the right way. Go ahead and get sorted. Get sorted. Hey-oh, psych! We got sorted. I don't think you can not get sorted. You know what I mean? You're getting sorted. Don't kill me. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually excited for the upgrades in PvP for our Hulk, too, because I use him, no doubt. I mean, he fills the team out in Team Battle Arena, if nothing else. So, yeah, it'll be really nice, man. I think that puts us just about where we need to be for Life Seed, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and cook this dude one more time. With that team, I don't know, guys, we might struggle here. Overkill is fun. Hey, when attacking. Let's go. In fact, just load her up, man. Load her up. Load her up. Load her up. I said load her up. Load her up. Holy smokes. I think that is all damage when attacking strikers. This should be interesting. I don't know about Sif for an insight. I don't know about Sif for a couple things these days. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's that. I had to see if I could nuke him before he even did the little cross beams. It was close, man. It was close, but no cigar. No Seeger. All right. That would have been funny, though. Hey, what's up, Ashleo? Glad to hear it, man. That's awesome, dude. What's up, Naufus? How you doing, man? Dark Individuals here as well. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hiya! 3, 5, 4, 1. Ha! Whoa, where are we going? I don't know, but we're going there, man. I kind of want to try this one more time, but just like 3, 5, 4, and then that, and then 0, 6. No? No. Couldn't do it with co-op skill. Okay, I'll quit messing around. I'll quit messing around. You could probably do it with the co-op skill if you were paying attention. But we're not here for that. We're here to blow this up real quick and move on. Although, I think we're just doing ABXL. Yeah, and I get a little break day. I got drum lessons today, which I enjoy, so I'm excited for that. I haven't seen my niece in a couple weeks. We didn't do them last week, so we are due. Overdue. Thing is, he just gets clipped down so fast that these guys come down like after one rotation. It just feels weird. I'm not gonna lie. That is legitimately what's going on here. Okay. Not today. Not today. We'll do a bunch of account help tomorrow during the Supa stream. But today, like I said, I got drum lessons, so I can't go super long, and I don't want to have to like cut out right in the middle of helping someone with their account. I don't think we'd get very far either. I've only got a little more time before I got to start getting ready, and I got to eat and stuff before I start teaching drum lessons. Drunk lessons. Drunk lessons. To be very clear, we're doing drunk lessons. That's where we start taking shots around 11 o'clock in the morning, and then see how long we can function. I'm just kidding. My niece is 10 years old. 9. Nola's 9. But no, we are doing drum lessons. Drum lessons. Get lightninged, bro. Get lightninged. She cooks. She cooks. Nice. There's some more life seed. Carbo's looking good. Very nice. Good rewards. How do I take care of my eyes? Not well enough. That's how. I hadn't thought about it. I probably need to get some like, well, I have all my monitors like toned all the way down, so I'm not looking at like really bright blue light all the time. But not much, man. Not much. I need to do more. I just started looking at my computer screens this much kind of recently when we started doing this. So probably get some glasses or something for the work I do off stream, something like that. So I'm not sitting here staring at my screens all day with no protection at all. Speaking of protection. Nice. There goes our World Boss Legends for the day. Looking real good, man. Real good. We can go ahead and jump in here. Let's see if we get any better luck than yesterday. And surely enough, we do. Let's go ahead and run 10 of these. All right. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Grab our whopping 2 million gold here. And our support tokens, of course. Lots of biometrics waiting for us in there. And then Dimension Rift. I am going to go ahead and just pop my Rift as well so I don't forget. Norm, just fine. Actually, you know what? I'll wait till after stream. That way I can jump in there, make sure I get my participation bonus for at least the one run. Because you can get a 3-star artifact out of that one pretty easy. So we might as well go for it. And then we'll do this as well. Set a good example, right? Got to make sure you do these every day. You don't want to end up like goated. Oh, golly. Whoa. Oh, that's almost assuredly an L. But villain. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. There's damage bonus to villains right now or something like that. Damage taken by villains is increased and damage done by heroes is increased. So we have a lot of heroes. This team's got a lot of villains. They have a level 80 sentry anchoring instead of a tier 4. It could happen. It could happen. This is okay, but we really want this matchup. So let's, or no. He's not using Wolverine. I'm tripping. We don't care. This is fine. Null coming out first is a little rough. We'll have him. So he should attack Wasp with his melee. Maybe we can just trigger down his passive right out the gate here. Whack, whack, whack. Sometimes you can get away with that, which can be really nice. And we'll pop Silver Surfer behind, or Sentry behind Silver Surfer, and cross our fingers. I think we die to the Sentry here, but we're gonna give it a shot. What's up, Nadar? What's going on, bro? Tips for Otherworld Battle. You don't say, Dark Individual. It just so happens that this morning I posted part 3 of the PvP guide for Marvel Future Fight. And in that guide, we are covering Otherworld Battle, as well as protective layers and penetration. So go ahead and check that out, brother. It's got just about everything I know about Otherworld Battle in it. Which isn't a ton, but it does have the tips that I would give you here. And I'm going to be a coy little content creator and tell you to go watch them. So yeah, that is an L. I didn't watch it closely, so I didn't see exactly what went down, but that's all good. Hey, thanks, dude. Cool. So there we go. We got our participation. I'll get back in there and fight again. These battlefield effects really have favored us. I didn't realize that's part of why I was able to push so high in platinum and almost to vibranium this season, is because I use a lot of heroes. And that's honestly, I think, been a big part of it that oops, I'm so silly. To go here. A big part of it that I wasn't even paying attention to. The fact that most of my team was having their basic damage dealt increased by 250%. Here, and here. And then only one of my characters is having their damage taken increased by 500%. So yeah, that ended up working out for us pretty well. All right, there's our tokens for that. We'll get into ABXL here, see what kind of scores we can get. What do we got today? It is female villain. And cool, a storm day. A storm day. Ooh. No, man, I can't. I gotta go demote, pre-mote. We will. We'll sort it out. We'll figure that out. I saw you guys chatting about that this morning. We'll figure out what we're gonna do about that. Kind of annoying that we can only have the 2 C1s, but you're totally right that I do want to cover that. Like, I'm asleep too, man. That's the problem. Like, yeah, when like me and Nadar both are on, like, you know, the Americas time zone. So, yeah, we're all sleeping and you guys are all up. So we got to get someone in India to have like C1 so we can cover that time period. Yeah. What am I doing? Hakeem Torres. Take it away, man. Oh, you can have 3. Oh, well, shoot. In that case, let's find somebody besides Goated to make C1 and we'll be good to go. Shoot. Just kidding, man. Yeah, that would be awesome, Goated. If you're up during that time, that like, what is like 3 in the morning to 5 in the morning or whatever for us, that would be awesome, dude. Get someone else to put the buffs up, bomb zones, all that. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about, new players that don't know what a C1 is, in your alliance, it's basically officers. You can promote people to C1, and it lets them activate battlefield buffs for alliance conquest for your alliance. So if you are trying to participate in alliance conquest actively, you want to make sure you have a C1 set up so that those buffs can be applied at various times of the day. So we're talking about the fact that Goated is in India, I believe. So he's on a total, or are you in India, Goated, or are you just like on a wackadoodle time schedule because of university? I didn't catch, like, I don't remember. I'm sure you've told me. And you don't have to tell the whole chat if you don't want to, by the way, where you're at. But just curious. Yeah, exactly. Cool. So Goated's in India, so he can cover that Alliance Conquest round when we're all sleeping in the Americas, which is awesome. And also, I think I said something about it earlier, but I'll mention it again since we got a whole bunch of people here, different people. It looks like we are going to go ahead and set up a second alliance through the channel. I don't know what the time frame on that's going to be. Probably not that long. Again, shout out to Nadar for helping set all that up. It's absolutely awesome. Appreciate it. But there was a large positive response to both the Discord poll and the YouTube post for people that are looking for a active alliance. So we'll be trying to get a second active alliance going for the channel. Yeah, dude, you were saying you were up like all weird hours of the night and stuff. Crazy, man, crazy. I stayed up till like 1:30 last night. I felt like I was in college again, dude. I was like, oh man, we're partying, bro. It's 1:30 a.m. sitting on the couch with the dog. Woohoo! Guy knows how to get lit. There we go. Moving on. I think Nadar's got one that's already made up. Yeah, which will give people access to a high-level shop and all the buffs and bonuses that they need. All right, man. Look, Gwenny P. I don't like you and you don't like me. But that's all right. We're going to make it work, man. We are going to make it work. What do we got today? Is it silence? Silencio! She doesn't have silence, does she? No. No. We'd use her. Although, she's such a bad striker. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, nice. 29-9. That's awesome, man. Awesome. So almost there. We're going to take Sentry for silence. Oh, that's going to be an annoying cancel. But it's what we do. It's what we do. Yeah. Perfect little shell of an alliance. Oh, I did it backwards in my head and then I like broke down. 4-3-2. Not 3-4-2. Whoever told me that. You're fired. Again, I'm just gonna like burn it into my brain. It's so crazy how like, dude, coming back to this game, I didn't have anyone's rotations down. I didn't know anything. It had been a long enough break that none of the characters I was playing except like Loki were in the meta, right? So I had to relearn every rotation. And then I learned a bunch of them wrong. That has been a huge issue. I had this one closer to right, and then I got all messed up. And that was really annoying. And now we're just trying to get back to like normal. Come on, Blue Stacks, stay with us. Takes a village. Should have probably like let that. I think we were on the end of the buff, but I don't know. Getting kind of weird. Okay, it's gonna line up nice. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, it like runs out. 1. Start the buff again. Oh, Blue Stacks. Come on, buddy. We're screwed. Yeah, we can't get the buff up in time. Bummer. Yeah, that just got really bonky. I could have switched to Hela if I was like jolly on the spot, but I wasn't, so that's okay. We're just gonna play this out, take the score. It's fine. Certainly not optimal, but that's okay. We got up over 10 mil. That's sort of the important break point for us right now with Gwenpool. So we will take it and run. I am curious what we were scoring before with Gwenpool. ABL, ABX me, baby. ABX me. Yeah. We got no score recorded. 10.5 with burn. So, but I think burn's an easier cancel, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't Hair-Done. I want to go check really quick. Doesn't Gwenny P have? What does she have? No, she's like bleeding paralysis. It's terrible. No, she does have burn. She does have the burn. That's it. So it's actually an easier cancel on burn day, and she can use a better tier 4 skill. And we didn't play that well, and we missed a cancel. So interesting stuff. But we'll go ahead and put 10.5 mil here, since we had no score recorded. So there we go. Much better. Villain female, looking good. All right, let's bump this over to ABL. I don't know what you're talking about. Get away from me, Google. Leave me alone. We are working with Storm. Yeah, this is the day that we could not use Cyclops, even if we wanted to. Hero mutant female. So it looks like our record here is 7.8 mil for this day, this cancel. So let's go ahead and obliterate that. 7.8 is the goal. And that white screen, holy smoke, is killing me. We don't really care whether or not she has a tier 4 striker. But here, take Wolverine. There you go. And then for Aurora, she has the cancel all covered, I believe, on the 2. Which lines up really nice. So there we go. Because my Polaris isn't tier 2 is the first reason, so it's only the leadership right now until we get her tier 2. And then we also get this. Oops. We get the co-op skill. And Polaris does not give us co-op skill. My thoughts on getting White Fox are it's not very tempting for a free-to-play player. I think without her seasonal uniform, she's not as hype as everyone makes her out to be. Because you know, it's not as good of a uniform. The seasonal one is better. So, but it's an okay support. It's just that the character's locked behind crystals, and then you have to get the uniform. She does have support value without the uniform, but it's not really worth the crystal investment at all. So as a free-to-play player, I don't see her as the same kind of like giga support that other people see her as, because she just doesn't fill that role for a free-to-play. Bros, you have got to stop running. Blue Stacks, dude, we got stuff to do. You can't just like head south. It does this. BlueStacks is so bizarre. It is this team in ABL, for whatever reason, they just won't stop running to the bottom of the screen. It is so bizarre. I have no explanation for it. I have no reason as to why. It makes zero sense. Oh, well. It's not a very good score. It's okay. Cancel 1, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. Nice with Odin's Might right underneath us. Punch, dip, 3. BlueStacks is gonna crash on us. Love it. Can't even use my moves. Wow. Okay. Woo. Really having a struggle here. This is intense, man. All right, I'm going to restart BlueStacks because it's having an absolute mental breakdown and cannot seem to handle ABL right now. So, well, let's give it a refresh. See how she does. Need a little better. Good lordy, that was insane. She's like chug, 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 chug. All right. What? What? I see whales. Is Desmond here? You're just wailing. I saw Desmond. I was like, hey, hey, hey. I'll tell you what, bro. I'll tell you what. You lose a wrench on stream, you gain a C1 on stream, right? It's only fair. It's only fair. Who are you again? This is you, right? Okay. Go ahead and trust you to C1. Where are you at, bro? Where are you at? You're in here, right? You're in the Alliance? You see, you talk like you are. There you go. This is the guy you wanted on, right? I can't believe you changed your name. I love it, though. Good, 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 man. Good, good. There you go, sir. Thank you for your service. Never mind. It was cute that we tried, though, right? It was cute that we tried. And it's good to know that we would have done it if the game would let me. So there you go, brother. We'll get it as soon as Alliance Conquest ends. Okay. Whew. Do it, BlueStacks. I believe. Believe. You know what I'm saying? To believe. Let's go. A little bit of coffee? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Last sip. Perfect. Maximum effort. Minimum frame rate. Let's go. Nope. That ain't the one. Let's try again. Okay. I believe this time. I still believe. I still believe, BlueStacks. I still believe this thing is being so toxic right now. Like live, eh? Live, eh? You don't say. Welly, welly, well. It's doing the thing. Oh my gosh, I actually did it. I literally clicked on my other monitor and back over without breaking my rotation. That's the skizzles. That score's so bad. Oh no. That's okay, we're gonna work with it. Okay. Wow. I don't know what's happening, guys. I can't use half my moves. I swear to you guys, this is just like bonkers. BlueStacks is having a conniption fit. It is breaking down. I got nothing. Don't know what to say except sorry. Okay, there you go. And then that, and then we'll go 3, 1, dip, scoot, dip, 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. The punch, bam, go under, the 2, the 3, 5, 4, 1, dip again, little scoot, decent score. I'd like to see a little more than that, but we don't have Nick Fury, so we're not gonna. Punch and the cancel? Yes! Oh god, that was good. Let's go. 3, 5, 4, and 1 again. The 2, little scoot, and the 1. Because he's going to dart. 3, 5, 4, 1, 0, 6. Should have got that light. What we're going to do is let her punch and then dip out, grab it. 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. Dip out again. Hey-ya. Should have saved that for the Odin's Might, but it's okay. We're going to go under. Grab the Might. 3, 5, 4, 1. He's going to dash. That's going to suck. We'll go back over. 2, 1. Dip. 3, 5, 4, 0, 6. This full tier 3. Nice. With both procs. Slam and dip. 3, 5, 4, 1. The Odin's Might. 2, 1 again. 5, 4, 0, 6. Punch. Dip. He's dipping. We're dipping. Everybody's dipping. Dip out. He's going to drop the Odin's Might. Go center. Boom. 2, 1. We delayed too long. We're going to miss it. That's okay. We might hit it. Don't think we got the punch. No, but that's okay. Not a run breaker. Doesn't really matter. Like, where's our Odin's Might? So bad. Missed the vibe on that last one, but decent score, decent score. Actually, I think that's good score. That's good score. What did we get before? 7.8, and we just jumped that up to 8.4. Good score. Good score. I forgot, we don't have Nick Fury here. This is a different setup, duh. We've got Magic, so we lose a big portion of our support. And I will gladly take an increase from 7.8 to 8.4. Looks decent to me. All right, man. Nice. Okay, really quick before I go. Is, who was it? Oh, gosh. Oh, I had your name written down and I deleted it because we waited a couple days, but I saw you at the beginning of the stream. And now I'm going to forget your name, but that's okay. We'll get you tomorrow or something. It's no big deal, man. It's no big deal. All right, we got AC going on. I'm going to jump in here, guys, and cross my fingies. Yeah, that we've got somewhere we can attack because we need one more attack, guys. One more attack. Can we get a place that doesn't have, nice, a bunch of deadly stuff in it? Because we don't have a ton of deadly stuff left. We're just going to do that. We're going to park a real team here because I really just need the one more contribution. Really bad. Quit yelling, goated. My goodness. Dang you, I do them. I'm just not strong, damn it. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You're getting in there, you're just not a lot of success, you know? That's okay. This is such an overkill team, but it's all right. We gotta get this victory, man. This one's huge. This W's gotta happen. Gotta happen. Yes! There it is. Oh, you know the other thing? like Commander. I don't know if you guys know that. I really like Commander. I really like his videos. I think he's one of the best content creators for this game, hands down. He's been dropping some videos lately. I did go back and watch his Magic video. Super informative. Cool video, really good. If you are like interested in how Magic works, that is an incredible breakdown of that character. And I also watched this video of Black Widow, and I just want to say really quick, ha ha, nanny nanny nanny, Commander agrees with me in your fucking face. And that's all I have to say about that. I love you guys, but that video is so like, it's just great, man. It made me feel good. I hadn't watched it in a while, and I went back and I was like, oh, you don't say. She's all that, huh? She does all those things. Oh, interesting. It's almost like people don't know. What are we doing here? Nothing. We don't really need to. We're not going to be able to do much here. Honestly, we got a bunch of tier 4s left. I don't have much juice in the tank. Not looking juicy on my end, that's for sure. In here, yeah, we got like PvP characters. Wolverine. I need like tier 2s, man. We're all spent out. I can't do much about this, right? I don't have anything else in here. Yeah, dude. No one's even got like iframe ignore or anything. They'll all get beat up. Maybe we could take this team out. Let's try it. We'll do like Doctor Strange. We'll do that. There we go. Maybe a support instead. Do like that so we get damage reduction. And then on team 2, we'll do Venom, you, and you. Maybe we'll spread them out. Oh gosh, Groot's so cool though, man. Groot's so cool. I don't want to waste him. Let's put some turds down here. Check 1. Check 1. Mic check. Is that where I am? Is that where I'm looking right now? I don't know. Judging by your hulky faces, probably not. Still empty. Oh well. Another thing to remedy. Oh, getting clapped, dude. Woo! Let's get schmizzled. Come on, Spider-Man. I didn't even see Hela. I'm so stupid. I wasn't even paying attention. That's not true. I take that back about myself. But, duh. I was just blind. I wasn't even paying attention. None of those guys were getting through Hela. Why am I looking at 1? What? Like, congratulations? Or, I don't know. Man, good job, Purple. We love you. Thanks for pushing back and, like, making a real fight. This has been fun, man. Somebody's getting mad contribution. I don't know who it is. It ain't me. Actually, we've done really well this round for Alliance Conquest. For us, like I've said, we've all had trouble. Oh, was it all goated? There you go. Good job, homie. We get the tier 3 mats here. We'd really like to get to 20, but it's 5 more, so I can try. But they need to break through. They need to like take some of the zones where I have defense, and that's just not what's happening. All my defenses are like locked down, so we'll see what happens as things progress. Yeah, here again, it's a bunch of like stuff that would be hard to beat without iframe ignore or, you know, basic PvP abilities at least. At least the basics, man. At least. Yeah, I've been having tons of fun with Alliance Conquest. And like, I don't know, people talk about this game like there's no room for free-to-play players to build Alliance Conquest characters, and I just don't think that's true at all. And not to mention, any PvP character that you buy that falls out of the meta will probably still be relevant in Alliance Conquest, because any character, like, dude, what's a good example? Like, if I had, when Hulk was meta, what was it? Fear Itself. If I had Hulk with the Fear Itself uni, he would be cleaning up against teams that are not prepared to handle a PvP character. So basically, like, the kind of stuff I have left, I probably couldn't even get through a Fear Itself Hulk, because he'll have PvP abilities in his kit. So... nice, Nadar. Nice. That's my guys, man. Gotta take them out, man. They can't do me like that live on stream. All right, guys. I had a good time today. I hope you did as well. We aren't gonna do any account help. Like I said, I gotta go eat. I gotta get ready for my niece coming up for drum lessons. But tomorrow, tomorrow, be ready, guys. We're doing a Supa stream. We're gonna be doing tier 4, tier 3, tier 2. Who knows? Level 70s. We're gonna be gambling. We're gonna be doing all kinds of fun stuff. CTP chest, Odin Blessing chest, you name it. It's going to be wild, man. So hopefully we'll see you all there. We're going to have a fun time. I should be streaming for about 6 hours plus tomorrow, and we'll do a bunch of account help as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys. But that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. You know it helps out a lot. If you want to see the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got more guide videos on the way, but if you're looking for one right now, I just posted part 3 of the PvP guide for free-to-play and new players on the channel. That'll be going over protections, penetration, and other world battles, so check that out if you want. All right, my friends, I'm Olden Gray, this free-to-play, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you tomorrow for a super stream.